Guys, welcome back to my channel, Sov's Yum Yum. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to cook a simple Cambodian dish called Loc Lac. All the ingredients and instructions will be in the description below as well. But first we're just going to start off with our vegetables. So here I have English cucumbers. I specifically like English cucumbers because they aren't as watery as regular ones, and they pack a good crunch. Next, we're going to have a head of lettuce. You just want to chop off the ends and keep the leaf part of it. Alright, let's move on to the tomatoes. You can use any type of tomatoes you want, but you just want to make sure that when you are slicing the tomatoes that you aren't slicing out and crushing all of the juices. So make sure that you have a well-sharpened knife, or here I am using a serrated knife because it works better for me. Alright, now we have some garlic cloves, and I have about 4 of these that I'm going to chop up really finely and put into the beef to help marinate. Did you guys know that it's actually cloves of garlic and not gloves of garlic? I found that out this year while cooking. Anyways, here I'm chopping 1 white onion into slices, and these are going to be used to saute with the beef. And with the beef, you can cube them. You can slice them. It doesn't really matter. It's just your preference. What I did is I froze my meat first, and I made it easier to cube them into about inch thick pieces, and then here I'm just slicing them. So it really is your preference on what way you want to eat your beef. So next I'm going to show you how to make the sauce marinade for the beef. So for the beef marinade, the measurements for this is for about 1 to 1.5 pounds of beef. So you'll see later on that I started adding more meat and I had to double my recipe. But when you make it, the flavor should be sweet and salty, and the lime sauce that we're going to be making later is going to balance out the flavorings. Yep, that's me with just a pound of meat and garlic. But as you can see, I added about 2 more pounds because when I cook for my YouTube videos, I also cook for everyone in the house, and you know, everyone loves to eat, so I had to double my marinade. Once half the batch starts to brown, we'll add in the marinade, and the marinade will start to thicken a little bit. If you want it to be a little bit thicker, what you can do is add about a teaspoon of cornstarch and hot water, 1-to-1 ratio to the mixture, and it'll start to thicken. And once all the meat's cooked, we'll add in our final touches, which is the white onions. And then we'll move on to the last part, which is frying our eggs. That's optional too, but it's always nice to have a good runny egg on top of your rice and your meat. Now let's make the lime sauce. So you want to make sure that when we do the lime sauce that it's lime and not lemon, because it will not taste right. So we have about 1 whole lime. This is going to equal to about 1/4 of a cup of juice. And if it doesn't, just make sure that you do, because we're going to be adding equal parts of water to this as well. And you just want to make sure that we balance out everything. So next we're just going to be adding in some salt, and then we're going to add in the water, of course. Now we're going to add in crushed black peppercorn. Then we're going to add in some fish sauce, aka Nuc Mam, and some sugar, and then we have our lime sauce. And this is going to be so good at balancing the sweetness from the stir fry. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to comment. Thank you.